Think for just a second. You work every single week. Every week, money is deducted from your payslip for superannuation, and you just let it go. Because someone told you, super happens automatically, don't worry about it. But today, I am going to tell you something that your accountant never told you, that your employer never mentioned, and that was never taught in school. Your superannuation can either become the greatest wealth-building machine of your life, or a leaking bucket where money goes in and nothing grows. And right now, at this moment, for so many Australians, it is the leaking bucket situation. Today, we fix that. By the end of this video, you will know how super actually works, how much should be going into your account, and those 3 mistakes that the majority of Australians make that are silently destroying their retirement. So let's go from the beginning. Superannuation, or what we call super, is basically your retirement savings account. But this is no ordinary savings account. It is a government-mandated system, meaning your employer is legally bound to keep putting a portion of your salary into super. In 2026, every employer is required to put 11.5% of your salary into super, meaning if you are earning $70,000, your employer is automatically putting $8,050 per year into your super fund, without it passing through your hands, without your say-so. Sounds good, right? But here is the problem. With employer contributions alone, the majority of Australians cannot retire comfortably. And that is the thing nobody tells you. ASFA, which is Australia's retirement standards body, says that a single person needs $595,000 in super for a comfortable retirement. For a couple, $690,000. Now think about this. The average Australian retires with roughly $200,000 to $250,000 in super. That is a very long way from $595,000, a very long way. This does not mean people are not working hard enough. It means that relying only on employer contributions is simply not enough. It never was. And the sooner you understand this, the more time you have to do something about it. Now listen carefully. What actually happens inside a super fund? When your money goes into super, it does not just sit there. It gets invested in shares, in property, in bonds. And these investments generate returns. And it is these returns that make your super grow. But, and this is a very important but, which investments your super fund chooses, that is up to you. On the default investment option, many Australians are either taking too much risk when they should not be, or are so conservative that their money is barely growing. One correct investment option switch can create a difference of $100,000 over decades. $100,000 from just one switch. And the majority of Australians have never once in their life checked their super investment option. This is very important, so listen carefully. What is the pain of multiple super funds? This is the one that really hits hard. In Australia, every time you start a new job, if you do not give your existing super fund details, your employer opens a brand new super account for you. So think about it. 3 different jobs, 3 different super accounts, 3 different sets of fund fees, money divided across all 3, fees being charged on all 3. According to ATO data, there are more than 3 million lost super accounts in Australia. 3 million. Money that belongs to people, but has simply been forgotten about. Do you also have a super account lost somewhere? Go to the ATO's MyGov website and check Manage My Super section. You might find money you had forgotten about. But who is the silent enemy called fees? Fees. This is the thing that nobody talks about when it comes to super, because it sounds boring. But this boring thing can literally steal your retirement from you. Take this example. If your super fund's annual fee is 1.5% and another fund's fee is 0.5%, that 1% difference on a $500,000 super balance is $5,000 per year. Every year, silently, going away. Over 30 years of working, That becomes a difference of more than $150,000 just because of fees. Check your super funds fees today, not tomorrow, today. Now learn the salary sacrifice secret of successful Australians. Now the thing that successful Australians do and the rest miss out on. Salary sacrifice. Meaning, putting an extra portion of your salary into super before tax. Why? Because money going into super is only taxed at 15%. If you are earning $80,000, your marginal tax rate is 34.5%. Meaning if you salary sacrifice $100 extra into super, only $15 goes in tax. If you took that same $100 home, $34.50 would go in tax. This difference over decades is life-changing. One simple form, you give it to your HR department, and compounding does its work. Now those 3 mistakes that the majority of Australians make. First mistake, keeping multiple super accounts without consolidating them. Fees are being charged on all 3. Money is slowly draining away. Second mistake, staying on the default investment option without ever checking it. Your money is either far too conservative or sitting in the wrong level of risk for your situation. Third mistake, and this is the biggest one, relying only on employer contributions. $595,000 is needed for a comfortable retirement. The majority of people relying only on employer contributions will not get there. Extra contributions, even if it is just $50 per week, over decades, is the difference between comfort and struggle. So for today, 4 simple steps. First, log into MyGov and check how many super accounts are in your name. Second, if there are multiple, consolidate them into one. Third, check your super funds fees. If it is more than 1%, better options are available. Fourth, ask HR how to start salary sacrifice. Whether it is $50 or $200 per month, just start. I want to be honest with you. Superannuation sounds boring. Forms, funds, investment options. It all seems confusing and dull. I get it. But this is the thing that will decide what your life looks like at 65. Whether you retire on your own terms, or whether you just hope that something is left. If this video pushed you to go check your super, then do one thing. Hit the like button. It helps this information reach more Australians. Subscribe and turn on notifications. In the next video, we will talk about exactly how to start investing in Australia, no matter how little money you have. I will see you there.